The fact that the public space can be something else than just grey walls that are just preventing us from going somewhere, you know? It can be something else. The public space can be a place where we meet, where we stop, where we pause, where we think.
En général, ils sont dans leur quotidien, ils vont au travail, ils rentrent chez eux et tout d'un coup, ils ont des images qui je parle pas forcément pour moi, mais des images qui racontent des choses, qui les font s'échapper un peu de leur quotidien. Et déjà, ça rend un espace beaucoup plus vivant, beaucoup plus coloré, ça raconte des histoires.
It gives everyone an opportunity to see different types of art. You pass by it and you get to appreciate it, and the world is the gallery. Wanna go for a walk? Come on. Come on. Come on. My name is Katbing. I'm an artist from Los Angeles, California.
Doogie threw up right here. The remains of some of his puke food is here, so he wants to eat it. Gross. He's a sick man.
Come on, let's go. Watch, he's gonna do it. I like to make my art a little funny and add like little bits of fun and weird, just to kind of surprise myself and the viewer. And what does it mean? And then it like starts to gain meaning as I go. Especially with public art, I want it to stand out. I like that juxtaposition of big, bright colors in gray areas, like something where it shouldn't be. Yeah, my life right now is just, you know, we're approaching mural season again and we're in it, and so work is coming. It's less scarce than it was, and Doogie and I are having a really good time. Getting like an email with the first line saying congrats is pretty cool. So I was just kind of like on a little cloud for a second, you know. So in May, which is in about a week and a half, I'm gonna fly on over to Paris, and I'm going to do a mural on I think it's an 8-story building in the heart of Paris with the French artist Kekli. We're going to Paris. Pack your bags. Bye! On the right? Yeah. Okay. Merci beaucoup. Have a good day. Eric? Eric? Hello.
Hello.
Eric? Hypermere? Katbing? No. Oh. We're meeting someone. Eric?
Eric.
Eric! I'm Katbing. Nice to meet you. This is Barbara.
Bonjour, Barbara.
Bonjour. Enchanté.
Nice to meet you.
We are inside.
Oh, yes.
C'est éclairé.
Okay.
We'll see the wall just after.
Okay. Sorry we're so late. We've been collaborating and designing. We've been in the mural process for a few months. It's just been a lot of like preparation, notes, video calls, emails, and just going back and forth with the design with Kekli and Renaud. Kekli, hey, what's up? It's nice to meet you too. Hey.
Et donc du coup c'était du graffiti, j'ai commencé par le graffiti vraiment vandale du coup. Et donc dans la culture c'est vraiment un truc où on a toujours cet anonymat parce qu'il ne faut pas se faire attraper, il ne faut pas qu'on sache qui on est. J'ai un personnage qui est apparu, que j'ai dessiné de plus en plus en fait dans ce que je faisais. Et ce personnage c'est devenu mon alter ego, en fait un autre moi. Et en gros je voulais qu'il n'y ait plus que ce personnage qui existe et que moi je disparaisse derrière. Bonjour, je m'appelle Kekli, je suis un artiste de Villejuif à côté de Paris. Et je parle de ça, à quel âge j'avais franchement, je ne saurais pas dire, peut-être que j'avais 17, 18 ans. Enfin, c'est mon premier vrai mur, ce qu'on peut appeler un mural. C'était un tout petit mur. Aujourd'hui, si on le regarde, il est horrible, mais moi j'étais tellement fier. On l'a fait avec les jeunes du quartier. Je crois que j'ai fait même 2 projets, je crois, à la suite. Et ouais, c'est horrible, mais pour moi, à l'époque, c'était genre incroyable. Incroyable. C'était le premier. J'étais un sale gamin et au lycée, ils avaient l'habitude de me dire que j'irais nulle part avec ça en fait, et que ça servait à rien. Et du coup, quand j'ai commencé, ça m'a montré, en fait, ce premier mur m'a montré que en fait, ça pouvait peut-être servir à quelque chose, quoi.
Je suis pas super habitué des micros. Merci beaucoup à tous et toutes d'être là, si nombreuses.
FAMA stands for French American Mural Art, and it's a project that we've started, or a program maybe, I don't know, that we started 3 years ago with the US Embassy in France. The idea of FAMA is to go in several cities around France and to get US artists to collaborate with French artists on a subject, a topic that talks about our contemporary societies and that makes sense in both our countries and that makes sense to the people, because it's not only about making beautiful walls, it's not only about putting colors in the city, which in itself is already something interesting, but it's also to talk about our society.
Et donc on en est à la 9e édition. Et cette édition, elle est particulière parce qu'elle s'inscrit dans le cadre des Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques, dans le cadre de la coopération exceptionnelle qu'il y a entre Paris et Los Angeles autour des Jeux, puisque on entend beaucoup parler de Paris 2024, mais en fait ensuite il y aura Los Angeles 2028.
I'm Renaud Cousin, I'm the director of Hypermur, that is urban arts organization that is based in Paris.
Donc on est là pour une petite rencontre avec nos 2 artistes, Kekli et Katbing, sur ce projet FAMA.
At some point in my life I thought I could be a photographer. Then I realized that my photos were really bad, so that I should protect the universe from my art and stop. No, it's more an interest for making things happen in the public space. That's really more the thing I'm interested in.
And on that background, I love it. Beige background.
The public space, it's usually about managing streams of cars, of pedestrians, of bikes, of this, of that, getting access to the firemen, and then putting a lot of advertising everywhere we can. But it's never about stopping. And I think that's why we are doing what we are doing. We are trying to make people stop, pause, and think and feel.
Toi, Kekli, alors, donc, qu'est-ce que tu as choisi de représenter dans cette fresque qui est une somme de personnages et de symboles?
Tout en haut, il y a ces 2 mains qui se joignent, qui représentent différentes choses. D'une part, la connexion entre Paris et donc Los Angeles. Et c'est aussi l'entraide entre les gens, pour les gens d'ici, en fait, le lien entre les personnes.
We wanted to include as many sports as we could. I wanted to have a nod to ancient Olympic beginnings, lifting stones. So there's one character like lifting a smiley face. We both deal heavily with the smiley face. There's a Paralympic athlete, wheelchair racing, with a smiley face on the tire and a peace sign on front.
And in this mural, it is right in the center, like just as it should be.
There's kind of like a nod to a 1984 mural in Los Angeles on the 101 called Freeway Kids. So I included the figure holding a basketball, same stance. That kid with the basketball is the one that always stands out to me. It's a staple, yeah, it's just like very iconic.
Au milieu, le baseball, j'ai voulu rendre hommage à un sport américain qui sera au JO, donc pas chez nous, mais en 2028 à Los Angeles.
Some sports refer to the USA, and link we have with the USA. There is baseball, but there is also skateboard. And it's obviously a sport that was invented in the USA and then imported to France.
It's pretty cool. It's a cool mural. You're gonna like it. It was kind of surreal getting to the wall because I was just like, oh yeah, there's the KFC I've been staring at for months on my computer screen and the metro, and there's so many people on this intersection. It's insane. I'm gonna go to KFC at least twice a week. I'll probably get the fried chicken original. I'm not gonna get a bucket, you know, I'm gonna be a little conservative, get a 2-piece meal with French fries. Probably a Pepsi, if they have it.
Le spot est vraiment parfait, donc porte de Clignancourt. C'est le seul gros pignon apparent qui est sur la place. Donc il y a tout autour est ouvert, donc il y a vraiment ce grand mur qui est tout seul. Donc voilà, vraiment je me dis, ah ouais, le spot il est trop bien quoi.
Once we start going, I think that the hardest part will just be getting on the lift and doing the outlines. After we have the outlines, that's it. It's easy. It'll all be great.
Like this, okay. It's a beautiful day to put up some scaffolding, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? So we're waiting for the scaffolding to go up. We had a little snag with the lift equipment, so they're putting up scaffolding. I think we got a day or two till we can start painting.
On a perdu une semaine de temps de peinture et du coup, en fait, je pense qu'on a vu qu'on était dans le même état, on était frustrés de ne pas pouvoir commencer à peindre et la seule chose qu'on voulait c'était que ça parte quoi.
There's no rush. There's a little rush, but there's not that much of a rush. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm just excited to start painting, you know?
First of all, I was really happy to see that the scaffold is ready and we can begin to paint. So it was a big news because we wait for too many time. I just want to paint.
It's a little bit late, but it will be very, very nice. Anyway, I ask some colors, dark blue, light blue.
My name is Eric. I am working on a public art project since '95 around the project. That means interviews, that means meeting with people, with kids in a school, everything around it, and technical things too, order paint, organize a scaffold or a lift, and organize everything to make it well.
Eric is kind of like the straight man of the group. Just like he's here and he's working and he's got his quick like one-liners and he's sarcastic and he's perfect.
For me, it's nice to see it happen because that's my job to make it happen as easy way as possible.
These things are not possible without Eric, you know.
Il y a Katbing qui nous vient de Los Angeles et Kekli qui est parisien. Et le mur dont on parle, alors je suis un peu loin peut-être, mais vous voyez, est-ce que vous voyez quel mur c'est? Ouais? Ouais, en face du chœur, au-dessus de la recyclerie, donc c'est tout près de votre collège, c'est pour ça qu'on vient vous rencontrer vous. We are doing several workshops with kids from the neighborhood, kids aged between 13 to 19 years old. We use that as an opportunity to talk about the project and about the artwork and what the values of the artwork are. Et cette œuvre, sa mission, son but, c'est de célébrer ça, de marquer un peu ce moment. What we are trying to do is to make arts in the public space that makes sense and that tells something to the neighborhood. But we also want to get those kids from the neighborhood to understand what this artwork is about, what this project is about, so that they can explain it also to their family, to their friends, and because we really want them to get the message.
On va faire des groupes de 3 personnes et chaque groupe va travailler sur une lettre.
Le truc le plus important là-dedans, c'est que je me dis que peut-être qu'on a créé un déclic chez quelqu'un, qu'on lui a montré qu'il y avait quelque chose d'autre de possible après, qu'on pouvait faire de l'art, enfin chose que moi par exemple j'ai pas trop vu quand j'étais plus jeune et j'aurais... C'est quoi vos couleurs du coup?
It's a cool door to open, and it's for a young person to see that that's a possibility. You could just paint buildings and have a great time. It's a lot of work, but it's cool. It's like it's the best job ever. It's really cool.
I think at the end of the day, we'll be able to look up at it and be like, okay, we gotta fix that and that and that and that, you know? And then we could do details. So.
Doing a mural, step 1, priming the wall and sealing it.
Après, on a réalisé ce qu'on appelle une doodle grid. Donc, c'est un système de maillage pour créer des points de repère.
The doodle grid is basically you put a bunch of shapes on the wall and then you take a picture of the wall with all the doodles on it, and then you superimpose the design onto the wall in Photoshop or Illustrator. You make the design transparent a little bit so you can see through it and you can see the doodles.
Et ça nous donne plein de points de repère en fait.
It's such a clever way to do it. And then doing the outlines.
It's the most important part because when your line is nice, it's okay. After it just I don't know, like coloring, you know, it's okay. But the line are very important.
Et donc après on sketch, donc on redessine en fait le visuel donc en taille réelle. On est collé nez au mur, donc on a notre doodle grid pour nous aider, mais donc c'est quand même un taf particulier. Mais après ça déroule, une fois qu'on a notre croquis, on ajuste pour qu'il soit bien dessiné, et après on passe au remplissage, et là il y a vraiment beaucoup d'étapes en fait. Remplissage, tracé, on revient plusieurs fois pour corriger des choses, enfin c'est un boulot un peu, on va dire, laborieux en fait, c'est un vrai labeur, ouais. Et il va y avoir plusieurs couches de peinture, plusieurs phases de correction, et jusqu'à arriver au visuel parfait.
Donc je fais les sandwichs, je fais un peu de tout. Le couscous, la spécialité marocaine. This is of Morocco, the speciality Morocco. Bah écoutez, c'est un peu délicat, c'est un peu... voilà, donc Clignancourt, c'est un peu... c'est un quartier populaire et tout ça. Mais voilà, donc ça se passe un peu comme ça, Ça dépend du journée.
Porte de Clignancourt is a neighborhood that's right, it's the end of the inner Paris, it's the north end. Usually American tourists know that place because they stop here to walk to the flea market.
Some may call it dark, you know, it's a dark side. People are hustling on the street, mostly immigrants trying to figure out how to make a living and exist in Paris. It defines immigration, a whole lot of things that we don't really know about until we actually live here. But, you know, there's beauty inside of everything, so you have to absolutely look for it. Yeah.
I lived in this neighborhood for several years, and to me, it's also the real Paris, with all that diversity of wealth, that diversity of people. To me, it's the real Paris. Every time I pass by the center of Paris, well, you have Le Louvre, Notre Dame, and all this, I'm always like, oh yes, this too is Paris, I guess. But my Paris is this one.
Mais moi, c'est un endroit que j'aime bien, qui vit, où ça se mélange et où il y a quand même une bonne énergie. Effectivement, il y a comme on va dire des points négatifs et il se passe des mauvaises choses. Et j'espère que ce mur va contribuer à amener un peu plus on va dire, de gaieté, de bonne humeur et de choses positives sur la place, quoi.
We are battling the rain schedules, and today is one of the only definite no rain days that we have. I think until the 27th, so I'm gonna try to get a lot done.
I got a call months ago from a friend and saying, are you keen to be an assistant for some artists and do this mural? So I went, okay, that's cool, let's do it.
He plays his music every day, and that's great. He's been playing Cuban music and French hip hop, and he was playing oldies one day, like like Marvin Gaye and the Supremes. She likes my pants. He's definitely like helped the mood of this project.
J'ai grandi dans une famille où tout le monde était plus ou moins un peu créatif déjà. Autour de moi, plein de gens qui construisaient des choses, qui créaient des choses. Donc je pense qu'en fait, tout vient de là. Et qu'on m'a insufflé très jeune en fait, le fait de créer des choses. Donc je pense que ça doit être inscrit en moi avant même que moi j'ai envie de créer des choses. De passer de murs gigantesques de 27 mètres de haut à faire des skateboards, à faire des briquets, des chaussures, toutes sortes d'objets, des casques. Enfin, j'ai une envie, compulsive de créer toutes sortes de choses, d'habiller toutes sortes de choses, de mettre mon nom partout, sur tout. Enfin, ouais. Quand je l'explique comme ça, j'ai l'impression que je parle d'une maladie. Je crois que ça, c'est une vraie importance d'ailleurs, le fait que ma mère m'emmenait acheter des BD, des mangas, etc. En fait, le fait de lire des choses, de voir des choses. Après, j'ai jamais arrêté de dessiner.
Art gives me a sense of purpose. Hi! I always feel good when I've done something creative. Stupid. I just feel more fulfilled. Bonjour! It's important for my mental health. Oh! I got sober June 2021, so coming up on 3 years, alcohol-free, which is crazy. When I got sober, like my everything as far as murals and the way I am professionally changed. I just know myself better. Like I didn't really know what I wanted out of like relationships or even friendships. I didn't know how to be like a social person without alcohol. So my whole world flipped. Getting off the sauce, it was like just a game changer on every level.
On your side, it's enough for you?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay. Because there is too many long line,
Yeah.
With the mustard yellow, it just was like too much yellow.
To be true, I'm sure I prefer the yellow, but I trust you.
Collaboration between artists is always difficult. Usually street artists work together when they are already friends for years, but we are asking them, okay, you will do a mural with someone that you don't know, that you have never met, whose work is very different from yours. You will have to convey a message together and create a piece together, and then you will spend 3 weeks together with that person. And you don't speak the same language.
Yeah, and we'll probably want to go in with the beige too.
Yeah, that's it.
And
to recut it.
Shape it.
Yeah. Oh, you say shape it? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say recut in English? No.
We don't have a full grasp on what we're saying, so we all try to adapt more, I think, because we don't speak the same language. I think it brings a lot of positive energy. Artists from the USA are always very enthusiastic about the project and very nice, as American people usually are, very polite, very nice. It's always great, and it always brings the cutest moments when the American artists try to say a word in French.
I'm gonna go to the Tour d'Eiffel.
La Tour Eiffel.
La Tour Eiffel?
Yes.
Bon travail. Bon travail. It means good job. Désolé. I know désolé, I'm sorry, comes in really handy. pardon, perdón. I kind of get Spanish and French confused, but I think they're kind of similar, so it works out. Oui. Oui!
We got the delivery for Catherine Bingley.
Oui, c'est moi. French is hard. French is a hard language, but it's a beautiful language.
Merci. Merci. You're welcome. My pleasure.
I've learned a lot since I've been here. Bon travail.
There's one white drip.
Where?
On the left.
I still don't see it, but that's not even what I was talking about. There's another thing.
Okay, well, I will go up with the background.
Okay, we'll both go
Fix
up.
your bullshit.
Bon travail, bravo.
Bon travail.
Bon travail.
C'est un vrai travail, donc c'est dur. En fait, c'est vraiment, ça fait partie du processus en fait que ça soit dur, je pense. Enfin, c'est ça qui fait qu'à la fin, en fait, on est aussi content de ce qu'on a fait, de ce qu'on a donné en fait pour arriver à ce résultat.
I'm just so excited for that scaffolding to come off and to see it, to really see it. I'm so glad it's done. I'm done touching that wall. It's over. I'm not climbing up any more ladders while I'm here, probably. But that's it. My job is done. I feel accomplished. They're about to take off this level of scaffolding. It looks like a dangerous job up there, and I really appreciate these guys just getting on up there and risking it all, really, I think, for the sake of art. I love this guy. That's the halfway done dance. There he goes, there you go. Jérémi probably brought his speaker up there. I hope that people will get a sense of joy just from seeing it. I hope they feel like they're taking a warm bath. They just feel a sense of calm and serenity, like everything's gonna be okay. Also, I imagine there's gonna be kids looking up at the mural and being like, I play that sport. I love baseball. I love basketball. I'm hoping that kids who are disabled, who have disabilities, look up at the wheelchair racer and they're like, I can do that. Because it's a part of the Olympics, a very important part. Plus there's a lot of happy faces on this thing. A lot of happy faces. So I'm thinking we're gonna get a lot of smiles out of this thing. A lot of smiles. And that's what it's all about. It's all about smiling.
Si là-bas, elle est mieux. Pour moi, c'est génial. C'est mieux, merci beaucoup. Vous avez bon dessin.
Il est magnifique. Il est très beau. Très joli. Ça donne de la gaieté au quartier.
Ah, la décoration, elle est magnifique.
Ouais, c'est très très joli parce que moi j'arrive tous les jours par là pour aller au travail parce que je travaille dans un centre d'hébergement. Et tous les jours je passe par là et j'ai vu récemment. Mais oui, ça fait du bien. Ça fait un peu street art, moi j'adore ce truc-là. Et puis pour les yeux, ça fait du bien. C'est amusant pour les yeux. Les couleurs, c'est super.
I mean, that's the most interesting things, I guess. When we are on a project and someone from the neighborhood comes, usually people say, oh, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, thank you, we love it, etc. But sometimes you've got one or two that come to say that it's ugly and that they hate it.
Voilà. Eh ben moi, je déteste ça.
Ah ouais? Non, il blague, ça se voit qu'il aime ça. Mais c'est superbe.
Los Angeles, ces enculés d'Américains, vous les aimez, vous?
Oh non, soyez ouverts d'esprit, monsieur.
And I love these people. I love talking with them and hearing what they think should be in the public space and what they think should not. It starts a lot of political and philosophical discussions that are really very, very interesting.
Mais non. Mais honnêtement, ce ne sont pas les couleurs que c'est jaune, que les couleurs primaires, jaune, bleu et rouge. Et bon, c'est sympa quoi. Mais
écoutez, donc ça fait joli, ça peut attirer. Ça peut attirer les gens, ça peut attirer la clientèle, ça peut attirer les touristes. Donc ça, c'est beau.
C'est magnifique de Clignancourt. Ça donne une bonne image à Clignancourt. Thank you very much. Thank you, merci beaucoup. Merci. Merci pour le dessin. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Kekli to get back and to just give him a high five in front of this thing. Be like, you did it, brother. Here, here. It's our last day. I think it's the last day we're gonna see all of our new friends. It'll be a lovely inauguration and a beautiful farewell to these people that we have come to grow so connected to. Just goofing, two-boot goofing. Art is such a big connector. Nice to meet you.
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
Thank
you did a really
you.
good job.
Thank you. I'm sad that it's over. I'm gonna go home in a couple days. French people from all over the world who are in Paris. It's just there's so many people that make something like this happen. So, you know, art can be kind of a solitary thing, you know, just the artist in their studio, and public art. You have to get approval and work through different people and have people agree on the designs, and, you know, all the way down to like the guys building the scaffolding. And then along with that, you know, the whole project is a collaboration with me and Kekli.
It's like unbelievable to see it like real. It was only digital, now it's real. It's really crazy. I'm so happy.
It's all connection, this project. And most public art projects it's all about connection.
Évidemment, je suis très content d'avoir rencontré Kat, de pouvoir faire une collaboration comme ça avec une artiste qui vient de l'autre côté du monde. On habite tous les deux opposés de la planète, on fait un mur ensemble comme ça, en plus de manière... on a mis deux personnes ensemble qui auraient, sans ce projet, qui ne seraient jamais rencontrées, j'imagine. En tout cas, il y a très peu de chance. Donc il y a un truc un peu magique de s'être rencontrés, de faire ce mur ensemble, et donc c'est super.
Kekli and we're brothers for life now. Yes, sir.
What do you think of my ninja suit?
I'm really excited to see where he goes, too. Like, this is such a cool way to meet somebody, to meet a new friend.
Okay, let's do it again.
Oh, you should meet another artist from Fama.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
And now I feel like we're all like we're family, and like we have like inside jokes, and like I feel it's so cool. Like, first you don't know somebody, and then a week later you know them because you just hung out with them every day. I've had such a good time with everybody, yeah.
Bonjour, hello, I'm Kat, aka Katbing. I just thank you so much for being here, and I'm so grateful to be involved in this project. To me, this mural is a gift to Porte Clignancourt and the people from all over the world who pass through here every day. It's a reminder that art and sports are for everyone, and it's been a long, positive process, and I'm just so honored that I got to be a part of it.
C'est une chance incroyable de faire ce mur avec Kat. Donc cette connexion Los Angeles-Paris improbable. On est super contents tous les deux. Le mur, en fait, elle a déjà dit tout ce que je voulais dire. Mais c'est clairement une connexion entre Paris et Los Angeles, une connexion entre les gens ici à Clignancourt, comme le symbolisent les mains tout en haut du visuel. Donc c'est toute cette émulation qu'on a voulu mettre en avant, et voilà, on est très très fiers.
Et merci à toutes celles et ceux qui nous ont fait un super accueil dans le quartier. Merci aux habitantes qui ont participé aux réunions publiques, aux délégués du collège qui ont voté pour choisir les artistes.
It used to be only a wall, but now it's a wall with an artwork, so it's like an open window to something imaginary. But it's also a message, it's also values. It's also something in time. This mural has a date. The date is 2024, the Olympics. So it's also an event somehow. And it's also a story that you are telling with this documentary. And so it has so many layers. That's what I like in those dance projects like Fama, it's that you have so many layers of it.
Bon, c'est sympa, quoi. Mais